Hey guys. Um, yep. A absolute fucking pathetic display by the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game. Besides Alex Highsmith getting half a sack, what good thing happened in this game? And Deontay Johnson, you got a touchdown, you stupid bum, and then celebrated. This league is so fucked when it comes to players. You got them crying like babies. You got them wimping on. God dang it. Ugh, fuck it. You got them wimping like babies every fucking time they step on the field. And we sit here and we sit here. God freaking dang it. I'm just going to hold it. Everything's going wrong tonight. What could go wrong has gone wrong. I can't even do a video right now because everything's just fucking up. Sorry about the camera falling. I don't have a stand for my tablet or anything like that. Here we go. I'm going to see how this will work. So we end up facing the Cardinals. A 2-10 team with, keep in mind, 9 straight losses on the road. They came in here, and all credit to them. All credit to them. They came in and played a hell of a game. And a game, in reality, they should have lost. But that also goes to show why us as Steeler fans, instead of the overly hyped after one 400-yard team, Steeler fans want to say, this team has finally turned around. We don't have Matt Canada. Yeah, we don't have Matt Canada anymore. You have no more excuses to throw out. We should have easily, and I mean easily, should have had at least 17 points in this game. But again, it goes back to show what this whole dilemma of style points and shit. Our team doesn't do that. Yeah, we had a good game versus the Bengals, so that was our first good game all year, pretty much. All year. That all year. All freaking year. Oh, wait. I got the wrong thing. Oh, my ass. Duh. But we've sucked all year. The excuse, Matt Canada this, Matt Canada that. Yes, he was a problem. And we need to get rid of him regardless. And we would have regardless of the situation, whether it was in the middle of the season or in the off season. But I'm going to say this right now. I'm tired of being hyped about something. I was not hyped about going into this game. I was hoping we would win. But you get that feeling when you go into games like this that you just lose. What have we got that says, yeah, we're a winning team? This team is this team's filled with so much talent, I kid you not. It's filled with so much talent, it's ridiculous. And it's getting as bad as anybody's going to get over this. I don't care. Tuck your tail between your legs and move on with your life. We need to get rid of Mike Tomlin. Literally, I was watching a live stream. People were looking up, and I'm not going to say these individual names because I don't want people to think that I'm one of those that shouts people out to get views and stuff. But I watched these guys who looked up head coaches in the offseason, and it's just a horrible list. But again, what's going to be the excuses? Continuing to be excuses. Oh well, it's just a down game. We'll get them next time. We have the fucking Patriots next week. Well, it's a short week, and it's not good because guess what? Thanks to Mike Tomlin not doing his job as coach by bringing out guys like T.J. Watt when he knew the game was not winnable. T.J. is now with an ankle injury. The line just sucked today. I blame them. I kid you not, on Kenny's injury because they weren't doing him any favors. Now, granted, Kenny wasn't. I don't think we would have won if Kenny was even out there. Regardless of any situation that we were in, I don't think we would have won. So, my big problem with it is that the games that we should win, we never do. This was so embarrassing. And Deontay Johnson, let me point up like I'm whatever the fuck this celebration pointing up is at the football. You fucking bum. And that's our leader of the locker room. Our leader of the locker room on offense is sitting there celebrating off of their first touchdown, and it was a pointless touchdown. You pretty much just gave somebody fantasy points. That's it. I'm a diehard Steeler fan. Whether anybody wants to look at it and correct me or whatever the fuck else goes on, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to enjoy my team the way I like it. This ain't the way I like seeing my team. But I'm not going to stop watching them because they're losing. I've been with them this long. Literally, these are the teams I grew up as fans of. Steelers, die hard, and then the Dolphins. I'm not seeing us getting a Super Bowl with Tomlin. I've been saying it, and key word here is aren't going to get a Super Bowl with Mike Tomlin. But they trust Art Rooney trusts Tomlin way too much. He trusts him way too much. We shouldn't have lost this game. But some feeling came over me and saying, my nerves saying, well, this is going to be a loss and not a good one. We were 2 games. Think about this. 2 fucking games behind the damn Ravens. And you come in here and pull a fucking remedial thing. You pull a retread. And TJ was a non-factor. The only one that was a non-factor in this game, if I had to think of 2, I'll be honest, and I don't even, just for how good he did versus Marquise Brown, Joey Porter Jr., Alex Highsmith. But I don't put Joey Porter Jr. on there. I'm taking him off because he pretty much cost us a touchdown. And I don't know who this Michael dude is or Michael dude is on the Steelers, but my God, he plays so bad. I'm my dude, guys, my face is hurting right now. Like I'm in so much I feel so much anger and pain right now. It's crazy. A game we should have won, but yet we're just sitting here pretending like it's an everyday thing. Like it's okay to lose. Let's keep in mind, we lost, what was it, like 3 weeks ago to the Browns? And all credit, they got a good defense. I would love to have that defense. But here's what pisses me off about our defense. We're the highest paid defense in the fucking league. And we can't stop a fucking 2-10 team, which I'm sorry, I know this joke is old, but had someone's child playing quarterback. Kyler Murray, still in this game, Kyler Murray did not have that good of a game. But I'll give credit for the Cardinals putting up points the way they did. And the reason I say Kyler Murray didn't have a good game is because there were passes he should have made. And he's what? And he's been in the league since 2019, so he's in his 4th year. About to go into 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Yeah, 4th year in football terms. So, you lose to somebody that just came back from injury. You just lost to somebody who came back from injury. And let a guy like Michael Carter, whether anybody wants to fucking say how good of a player he is, I don't care. I don't care if he got released by the Jets and all this for Dalvin Cook. I think that's a stupid thing for the Jets to do. But again, it's the Jets we're talking about. Before the 2-minute warning, the Steelers allow like 15 yards to get a first down. Then, not only that, they give up like another 16 yards on a 3rd and 12. I'll be honest, if we end up pulling any wins out, it's just by the skin of our teeth. I don't see us winning out the rest of these games. If we play like we did today, it's going to be a long fucking short rest of the schedule. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Mike Tomlin's ass always coming on a press conference and never answering the fucking simple questions. Or even the hard questions. Oh, well, there's nobody. There's nobody in the coaching that's anybody who's good at the coaching that's been released. I don't give a fuck. I want a young coach. I don't want Elmer Fudd with his googly fucking eyes. Obviously, we need to win games. Obviously, it was a tough game. It was a tough decision to let Matt Canada go. Obviously, we need to do better. Obviously this. Obviously that, Coach T. Fuck it. I'm not calling you Coach T. I'm calling you Mike Tomlin. Mike, you fucking idiot. You are literally the only coach with a winning record with non-losing seasons that is a loser right now. But yet, if he has that record, non-losing seasons with the Steelers, we're just gonna be okay with amateur. He's fucking stale. He's stale. And if he got another coaching job, okay, good for him. I hope he does good. But We need a clean sweep of this whole fucking coaching staff. It's pathetic. We need a new center because Mason Cole, you are a fucking loser. You had one of the worst fucking games I've ever seen by a damn center. By a fucking center. I swear, we better go with... I'm hoping we get the dude from Georgia in the draft coming up. I'm already looking forward to the draft. I want it to be here already. But until... I'm going to say this. Until Mike Tomlin fucking leaves, this team's not going to get any better. Guys that should win a Super Bowl. And I'm losing my fucking voice. Guys who should win a Super Bowl who deserve it. Like Cam Hayward, TJ Watt. Those guys. Fucking. Oh my gosh, dude. It's just so piss poor. This team's piss poor. Our coaching staff is piss poor. See, when... Like I said in a couple of my videos, Matt Canada was not the only problem. Coach Tomlin is the problem. Art Rooney's the problem. To me, I think that they should sell out. Honestly. Because Art Rooney just shows he doesn't give a fuck whether this team succeeds or not. The only one that and I'll be honest, I do believe that we could get the dude from Georgia. He's another stud in the making. And I know that Omar Khan did make a splash for Broderick Jones. With Broderick Jones, buddy, you had your worst game as a Steeler this season. But again, it wasn't just Broderick Jones. It was the whole fucking offensive line. They were getting bullied by guys that shouldn't have even done a thing. But yet we're sitting here talking about how we can make playoffs. We're a playoff team. No, we're not. I wasn't satisfied off of one win. It was good to see 400 yards. Yes, it was a refreshing feeling. But if you can't be a consistent team and put points on the board as an offense, which guys who got hurt? TJ Watt, ankle. Kenny Pickett, his leg. Landon Roberts, groin. And now fucking Deontay Johnson has probably re-aggravated his hamstring. It doesn't stop. Where does it all stop? Where do we sit as fans and say enough is enough? Where Art Rooney should want to win a Super Bowl, and to think about this, we haven't won a Super Bowl since Rooney's passing. Since Dan Rooney. Think about that. Haven't won a Super Bowl since Dan Rooney was the owner. And passing it down to Art Rooney, which, if Dan was still alive, RIP to Dan Rooney, but he would be so freaking ashamed. All the things he built, the legacy that he was supposed to leave behind is now a walking joke. Art Rooney is supposed to carry on his dad's legacy. And he has sit here and done nothing productive. When there's a good player out there, and I don't care what anybody says, we should have looked at somebody at the first free agency other than guys like Trubisky when we brought him in. Look at what happened in this game. Mason Cole being a bum, he botched the freaking snap and ends up, may I mind you, or may I remind you, he gives up. Oh my lord. He puts in fucking. I don't even want to say it, dude. I got the emotion beat out of me. This team just sucks. We can't win. We're not going to win. And if we do, it'll be a fucking miracle from the heavens above. It'll be a freaking miracle. Because there's a lot of things that, and I even seen something at the beginning of the season, like when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Somebody pointed out it was a spoiled ass Jets fan. He said that God hated the Jets because Aaron Rodgers got injured. Well, newsflash here, don't blame things on God, because he even says we're not getting off this world pain-free. You can live with it, you can not accept it, either way. Anyway, that's not what I'm trying to talk about. TJ Watt was a non-factor again, and Cam Hayward's age is showing. He needs to retire. And I'm sorry, but I don't know how many more times TJ will be able to do TJ stuff, because even when he was getting doubled, he wasn't even showing that he could get to the quarterback. But this is another reason why we shouldn't fucking rely only on TJ Watt, because I've said it before. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it now. We can't rely on him winning us games every time. It's not good. It's not a good thing when you only rely on one position. We can't just rely. Everybody's got to work together on that. So, what do? How do we play in this game? It was just a disgrace. A disgrace of a fucking football team that, if you look in the English dictionary, if you look up disgrace and shit plus clowns, you'll find the whole team, and the clown will be Deontay Johnson. All this league is full of now is divas. That is it. They don't care about winning. And that's not just for the Steelers franchise. That's for the other teams as well. They don't care about winning. They just care about the fact that that contract they have written down says guaranteed money. That's all the fuck they care about. Nobody cares about winning the Super Bowl anymore. It's all about this. How much can they make? How they can, once they're retired, they can ride off into the sunset. Want a news flash? You really think that, for instance, Deshaun Watson cares right now if he plays or not? With a, what was it, like a $200-some million contract? Oh yeah, I'd sit out on the couch if I got paid to sit on my ass for that amount of money. I'd do it. But what do I love more? What would be more important to me, and what I would be more passionate about? Loathing that money and just worshiping it, or playing the game that I love and be happy that I'm making the money, but know that I got to go out and do my job. And today, didn't happen. Not even close. The legends like James Harrison, oh, those guys, oh yeah, I can tell you what they're doing right now. They're fucking laughing their ass off. It's the same fucking story. It's the same story. It's the same fucking song that we just continue and continue to just keep on playing in the back of our heads. It's been 17 years since we've won a Super Bowl. What? Just because it's 17 years later, oh yeah, Coach Tomlin's going to win us a Super Bowl. That's fine. It's not him. No, he's a big fucking part of it. He's even admitted to it. But you dick-sucking fake fans want to sit there on his dick writing it. It's not even this season, to be frank, it's not even a good season for any division. Who's a good team other than the Lions? I'll name these teams. The Lions, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Jaguars, and the 49ers. Out of all teams, that's just 5 that I've came up with. That's just 5 teams. And you want to know how they got back to doing what they were doing? You want to know how the Lions got back to doing what they're doing? Like winning football games, being a winning team? They got younger. They got guys who actually know how to do their job. They got players who wanted to win, who want to win. But yet, we're okay with being mediocre. We're so fucking stale. This play style is so stale. All we do is blitz. I'll be fucking honest with you. That's all we do. Why can't we get away from that? It's okay if you keep blitzing or keep the blitzes in your playbook, but don't over fucking use it. It's not fucking 2008 anymore. And I gotta sit here year in and year out. I choose to sit here and stand by my team because I know they can get better. I don't give up on them just like that. In this game, yeah, I had a reason to give the fuck up on them because they gave up on themselves. James Daniels and Mason Cole were blocking each other on a blitz. This game sucked so bad. I didn't even bother looking up the stats. I'll be honest. It's not even worth looking at. That's why I'm just sitting here making a video ranting about it. Because that's how bad we played. I have never done a video to where the score is so bad, or the game was so bad, to the point where I don't even look up the stats. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Fucking stupid ass, retarded ass team that can't catch a damn cold. But let's be okay with being an amateur and a bunch of bums. Go over there and shoot him in the dick. I'm literally sitting here to calm myself down to do freaking South Park impressions. It's like this. I'm pretty sure Beavis and Butthead could run, keyword, run a better team than Mike Tomlin. I'm sick of his ass. I want him gone. It's not going to happen. He's going to either be the coach until he retires or he's dead. Or until he's gone to the great beyond. And if that's true, then we might as well be looking at mediocre for the rest of our days. This team's so fucking pathetic. Pathetic. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Man, I don't even want to look this up. I literally, dude, I can't. I can't. In fact, if I'm going to look them up, where's my Xbox controller? I can't with this damn team. We suck so bad, dude. We literally suck so bad, it's not even funny. We got killed by the Cardinals. A bum fucking team that ain't even in the playoff picture. Now, I'm going to get on my Xbox, go to the Microsoft Edge on here to see the score of this. Or not the score, but the stats. Because you guys really do. If I'm going to do a video, I'm going to give you the stats. I don't want to leave you just sitting here and not have stats. I'm sorry if I'm not as energized. I just got the fun knocked right out of me. I literally got the joy and fun knocked right out of me. It's pathetic. Okay, come on, load in. Thank you. Okay. Oh, shit. No, I don't want... No. Fuck. Okay. I'm about to press on these right here. I'm about to give you guys the stats of this game. The Steelers, Mitch Trubisky, 117 yards, 1 touchdown, and that was in garbage time. Najee Harris, 16 attempts, 63 yards. Mitch Trubisky, 3 attempts, 5 yards. 6 yards was his longest. Kenny Pickett, 3 attempts, 3 yards, and that was the injury play that he had. Thanks to our fucking O-line, he's injured. What a fucking bunch of bums. Literally, our leading receiver in this game was George Pickens, and George Pickens is a dog. I'm not going to slam on him too much. But as a team, this was pathetic. It's a full team game. George Pickens had 4 receptions, 86 yards, averaged 21 yards per catch. The longest was 38. Allen Robinson had 3 catches, 19 yards. 8 yards was his longest. Najee Harris, 14 yards. in the receiving game. Calvin Austin, 1 catch, 10 yards. Jaylen Warren had 1 catch for -4. Defense, it's so painful, I can't. Minkah Fitzpatrick, 4 tackles. Nick Herbig, 1 tackle. Levi Bum-Ass Wallace, 2 tackles. I don't even know why we have his freaking washed up ass. Joey Porter, see, I'm so freaking pissed off I can't say their names right. Joey Porter Jr., 2 tackles. Alex Highsmith had 5 tackles. 2 sacks. He's the only one who had a sack in this game. Amon Watts, 1 tackle. Mark Robinson, 4 tackles. He was really a non-factor. Cam Hayward, a single tackle. He is washed. Isaiah Laudermilk, 2 tackles. He's a practice squad dude, but still horrible. Keanu Benton, 1 tackle. He had a pass deflection too. Trent Thompson, 2 tackles. Elandon Roberts, before he got hurt, 1 tackle. DeMonte Casey, 3 tackles. And TJ Watt, 3 tackles. I mean, what can I say? And I'll even, not just that. I'll throw in the Cardinals stats. 13 completions on 23 attempts, 145 yards, 1 touchdown for Kyler Murray. 9 attempts on rushing, 20 yards. 9 yards was his longest. Michael Carter Jr., 4 attempts, 25 yards. 19 yards was his longest. James Conner, even though you're on the opposite team, man, glad you had a good game at least. 25 attempts, 105 yards. 29 was the longest, 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride, 8 receptions, 89 yards. 17 yards was the longest, and he had a touchdown. Elijah Higgins, 1 reception, 21 yards. And that was also his average and reception and longest yard they had, of course. Rondell Moore, 1 reception, 6 yards. Garrett Williams, 3 tackles. Josh Woods, 5 tackles. Kevin Strong, 3 tackles. Keitrell Clark, 3 tackles. Roy Lopez, 2 tackles. Zavon Collins, 1 tackle. Buda Baker, 6 tackles. Jalen Thompson, 4 tackles. David Wilson, 3 tackles. BJ Ojolari, 1 tackle. Jonathan Ledbetter, 1 tackle, and Craze Barnes, 2 tackles. That's just pathetic versus a team you should have beat. And we sit here and are just okay with being mediocre. Good job for you guys. You want to be bums. You came in and played like it. Through the whole game, you played like it. What was one good thing that came out of this game? Besides Alex Highsmith. I don't even count the other stats because he was the fucking dude that only had a sack. Literally the only guy who had a sack in this game. You know why? Because he showed effort. Which, of course, afterwards, it wasn't pretty either, but still. we went nowhere. They just accepted defeat. Even when Alex Highsmith was showing that they can have life, they just chose not to do it. I'm sick of this pure repeat bullshit. It's stupid. And guess what? We deserve it. We deserve to lose this game. We don't deserve to win another fucking game this season because of how bad it was. I hope that they're going home and they think that they're the biggest bunch of fucking bums on this damn planet because that's how they played. Cam Hayward played that way. TJ was double teamed, but still at times couldn't get to the quarterback. But Cam Hayward and anybody else you can think of, I just don't get it, guys. I don't see how they don't build off of something like that. Now, granted, I still didn't think we were going to make playoffs, and even if we did, I still was going to say we were going to be a first round exit because you just don't win a Super Bowl with interim coaches. It doesn't happen. It won't happen. So, when's it going to be, hey, let's, maybe we should move on from Mike Tomlin and clear house on the freaking coaching staff and bring in young guys that know the game today. Mike Tomlin is literally running the 2008 scheme. It's stale. But anyway, I'm not going to try losing my sleep over it. Granted, it sucks. But, again, like literally, 3 points in the first quarter, 0 points in the second, 0 in the third, and 7 in the fourth when the fucking game didn't matter. Pathetic. Disgraceful. But I'm always gonna have hope every year because I'm not going to sit there and give into despair and go down that path. I believe in this team. I always will. But I always go in it with the lowest expectations possible. And that's at the very bottom. Literally, by touching my floor, that's how low it is. And now, 0. I had 0 faith that they were going to make the playoffs. I was optimistic about it. And what do you know? Here we are. I'm sitting here sweating my ass off because it feels like it's fucking 70 in this damn bitch. Granted, let's be honest, I live in a trailer. So it's not like I'm living in a house or anything. It's hot. But we should have won this. Should have won it. But hey, I'll be happy with this. I'm going to say this. The Bulls got a win last night. I believe it was last night. Yeah, last night, because that was fun seeing the young guys, and I still believe to this day we don't need Zach LaVine on the team to necessarily be good. We don't even need DeMar DeRozan. And we know that Vooch won't be the future center because he's in his 30s. But I love the hustle that the team had in that one. So good on Bulls. So, as Chicago fans say it, the Bulls. But I'm going to say, let's go Bulls. And see red. So, yeah. I'm not even going to say what I wanted to say. Move on to the fucking Patriots. Let's see how we lose to them because, again, they're a team that sucks this year. And yeah, we're going to lose that game too unless they show otherwise. Nothing's going to get any better. No matter, as the famous words in the We Are Marshall movie, he says, Paul, this ain't about football, is it? And this ain't about Annie. This is about the loss of your son, and I'm sorry. But if you find this, till you find the strength to deal with that pain, nothing is going to get any better. No matter how many presidents you fire, Paul. And I'm going to take out that part, like, in my mind, I'm going to take out that part of, it's about the loss of his son, because it was about the loss of his son. But in this game, it's like this. It's like art. This ain't about football, is it? And it's not about losing other people on your coaching staff. It's about you wanting to keep Mike Tomlin. But until you find the strength and dignity to grow a set of balls and drop them and let him go and clean house on the coaching staff and get a younger coach that knows the game today, nothing's going to get any better. No matter how many players you guys bring in, Art. So take that as a lesson. This game was horrible. But we're just going to continue having 9-8 seasons and shit, because I get tired of always saying, yeah, this is going to be his first losing season, and then he fucking turns around. I don't care about his damn record. I care about winning Super Bowls. I don't care about any of that other shit that he does. You come here, you're the coach of the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. A legendary franchise. And you got the talent on this team, but you don't run the system differently. You don't change the playbooks. It's stale. We've seen blitz after blitz in this game, and that's another thing that cost us. Not just the players giving up big chunks of plays, but you can't blitz anymore versus these guys. Not like you're used to. So, anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm ticked, but you move on, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and remember, God and Jesus #1. Peace.